The third part of this presentation is a comparative evaluation of tools for Arabic Corpora search and analysis. At the beginning, I would like to say that there are many tools for searching and analyzing Corpora, and the tools included in this comparative evaluation are just examples selected based on the experience of the researcher. Secondly, the evaluation criteria of this presentation focus on features seem to be important for searching and analyzing Arabic Corpora. So if one of these tools was not good in dealing with Arabic as a right-to-left language, it doesn't mean that this is the case with other languages. Thirdly, the last versions of these tools were used in this evaluation. Finally, the number and quality of functions in the tools are not included in this evaluation. The evaluation criteria are 1. The ability to read Arabic characters from a UTF-8 file. 2. The ability to read Arabic characters from a Unicode file. 3. The ability to read Arabic diacritics. 4. Searching Arabic words in correct order from right to left. 5. Searching Arabic words that include diacritics with or without these diacritics. 6. Searching Arabic words that include Hamza with or without this Hamza. 7. Availability of uploading or opening personal corpus. The tools included in this evaluation are the Cast Arabic Corpora Processing Tool, a Concord, AntConc, Wordsmith Tools, the Sketch Engine, Intellityx Corpus Queries, and CQP Web. Let's start with the Cast tool and open a Unicode file. So I'll choose this Unicode file here. Okay, the file is a txt file, and see if the tool can read it. No, nothing appear here. So let's say a UTF-8 file. That's also a txt file. We'll click on the frequency profile. Yes, the file was read correctly and the words are listed here. In terms of the diacritics, you can see all words have no diacritics, but there is an option here, remove diacritics, and take this and click again. Yes, and now you can see words are shown with their diacritics correctly. This one, for example. Yeah, they are correct. And in terms of showing Arabic words in correct order, let's go back to this concordance. No, they are not correct. And let's check another one. The word men, for example. Only a few of them are shown in the correct order, but most of them in a wrong order. In terms of searching words that include diacritics with or without them, we saw that there is an option here to normalize the text in terms of diacritics, so we can show them or not. And also it's the same in terms of the Hamza, so we can search for Hamza in one form, for example the word ila, without Hamza we have one result, and with Hamza we have three. So when normalize them and search for ila without Hamza, and as we can see here we have 4. And in terms of the last criterion, which is availability of uploading or opening a personal corpus, we see that we are able to open our own corpus. So the Cast Arabic Corpora processing tool has 5 points out of 7. Let's move to the Concord tool, and first criterion is to read Arabic characters from a UTF-8 file. So we will start with this file here with selecting a UTF from this list and click on open. We can see that Arabic text was showing correctly. Second criterion is to read Arabic characters from a Unicode file. So we will open a Unicode file from here, and there is no option here for a Unicode file, so we will stay with the UTF-8 option, and we can see the Arabic text is not showing correctly. In terms of the diacritics, we can see they appear correctly and also in their correct positions. The fourth criterion is showing Arabic words in correct order, so we can select here from the text orientation right to left to say that the text is in the correct order. Fifth criterion is searching Arabic words that include diacritics with or without them, so we can test the word himma without the diacritics to see if the tool can normalize them and search for this word without its diacritics, and no result for this. So let's retype it with its diacritics. Yes, it appears here, so it can search for the words with their diacritics only. In terms of the Hamza, let's test this word ila without Hamza. We have one result, and with Hamza we have 3. So the tool cannot recognize the words with or without Hamza in the same way. And in terms of the last criterion, I was able to open my own corpus on this tool. The second tool, a Concord, got 4 points out of 7. The third tool is the AntConc, and we can see here when we open a Unicode file, the Arabic words were not showing correctly. But when we open a UTF-8 file and close this, so the words were shown correctly. But when we go back to the word list, we can see that the words behave in a strange way while we move through them. So the words were not showing correctly. In terms of the diacritics, we can see here that they are showing correctly and in their correct positions, except this one here, but the rest are correct. The words order here was wrong because this part here on the left should be on the right and the right one should be on the left. When we search for word without the diacritics, so we have only one here, and with the diacritics we have the other one, so we cannot search both using one form. The same thing when we search for a word with Hamza. So we can see here we have one line and here we have three, so we cannot search for them using one query. For the last criteria, we were able to open our own corpus. In terms of using AND/CONC with Arabic Corpora, it has only 2 points out of 7. The fourth tool is the wordsmith tools. We can set the language from here to be Arabic, and this tool can read both Unicode text and also UTF text. So we can see here that Arabic text can be shown correctly in both. Also, the words are in the correct order, but the problem here is the diacritics are splitted out of their characters and put on these little circles here. In terms of searching Arabic words that include diacritics, we can see that this tool cannot normalize words in terms of diacritics. It's the same with words that include Hamza. We can see here that ila with Hamza is not normalized with that without Hamza. And for the last criterion, we were able to open our own corpus. So the wordsmith tools has 4 points out of 7 in terms of our criteria for searching and analyzing Arabic Corpora. The fifth tool is Sketch Engine, which was not able to read a Unicode file, but it read the UTF-8 file correctly and all the words are listed here. The words order is also correct, so you can read the text from right to left. And in terms of the diacritics, they were removed from the whole text, so we can see that there is no word with its diacritics. And because of normalizing the diacritics, we can see that the word الصيفية here has 2 results, while it has 2 forms here, one with shadda and one without. It's also the same with Hamza, and we can see that Ila was normalized. So there are 4 results here and all without Hamza. In terms of the last criterion, we also were able to upload our own corpus to the stall sketch engine. So sketch engine has got 5 points out of 7. As for the 6th tool, Intellytics, I wasn't able to open it online, so it has no result in this evaluation. The last tool is CQP Web, and because we were not able to upload our corpus to this tool, we couldn't find out whether it accepts UTF or Unicode files and recognize the Arabic text. However, we select from the Arabic Corpora included on this website the leads corpus of contemporary Arabic, and by typing the word Idhan, we can find out that Arabic text is showing in the correct order, so you can read it from right to left. But there is a problem here, which is the question mark is showing in many places inside the text. In terms of the diacritics, we can see that they are showing correctly in the correct positions, but they are not normalized. So here we have 9 matches, and when we search for the same word without the diacritic, we have more than 700 matches. Let's say words with Hamza or without Hamza if the tool can normalize them. This is Ila without Hamza, more than 800 matches, and with Hamza we have more than 8,000. So they are not normalized. So the CQP Web has only 2 points out of 7. At the end, we can see that the Cast Arabic Corpora Processing Tool and Sketch Engine have the highest result in this evaluation.